will show you Sanctum and all the coolness that is Sanctum. This is the capital of the Guardians. We're going to jump on our Yonosaur and go towards Sanctum, where the major NPCs on the Guardian side are. Really kind of shows you the beauty of the area. This is also where you'll have your guilds, your auction house, your bank, your skill trainers, your crafters, just the whole shebang. You name it, if it's an MMO, you're going to have it here. So we're going to go in and we're going to go talk to Cyril. This is Cyril, the leader of the Guardians, and as you can tell, he's a badass. Anybody in big gold armor that's nice is a badass. To his right is the leader of the elves, Shyla, and to his left is the dwarf who made Sanctum. So those are all important NPCs, reoccurring throughout the story, the major overall lore branch. At this point, I really want to talk about my favorite part of the game, which is our class system. So, the class that we have here is a Void Knight Champion Paladin. Unlike other games, the way you get skills is as you invest here, you acquire new skills down here. And unlike other games, why don't we change this one out? We're going to change that. We want a little more damage, so let's put in a Reaver, and that gives us a little more damage. You can swap out those abilities and really make the class you want to make. And then you can save those abilities out in what we call roles, or a template. So we're going to switch role real quick. And when we clear the talent points, so I'm all cleared, and I'm going to make my class on the fly, just making a class. So I do want to keep Riftblade, and let's see what we have over here. Let's see the Reaver real quick. Let's see what I want to change to. I'm going to do a Riftblade Void Knight Champion. Okay, for the champion, could you get me up so I get my improved charge and I get a bonus to strength? And for my Void Knight, let's see, the Void Knight, let's get my health up, Rift Tap, and let's get a little more strength right there. And then for my Riftblade, I want to go deep into the Riftblade. So I'm just making a class off the fly. The Riftblade is our uses a lot of fire and electricity damage, throws spears. He's going to be my primary class. I'm going to use the Void Knight to get some extra strength and basically bone mages. Void Knights are anti-mage. They have high resistance, they do bad things. And why did I take the champion to here? So I can charge in combat. So I have a guy who can charge, throw spears, and bones magic users. Sounds like fun. Now I'd go off and try this. And that's really what our class system's about. Do things, try things out, and make the class you want to make. So if you ignore rifts become footholds. And what footholds are permanent, basically like camps of monsters who spawn invasions that will go out, attack your cities, and create other footholds. And this will spread throughout your zone. So as a player, you need to stop this. Now, as I tell that to people, the first thing they think, wow, there's a foothold right there. That big, nasty guy is a general. He's a big, bad guy. As players, when they hear this, they go, wow, that's just going to swarm over the whole zone. How do you balance that? Well, one thing I need you guys to think about is that I have 6 planes attacking my world. None of them like each other. If fire goes here, earth goes here, they fight. They fight amongst themselves. On my Alpha Shard, I have actually sided with death as it attacked fire, beat fire, and then immediately backstabbed and beat death. It was very satisfying. So we're going to go for it. Are you going to pull that guy? So we're kind of lucky because this is a Gamescom elite. So we're hoping that you can beat this. And the goal here is to defeat the profane idol, and the general will try to stop you from doing that. You can see you're a pure champion, right? So you tried to go pure DPS. Did you pin yourself? And so we're cheating, which is also an advantage here for the demo mode, because he's not taking any damage. But it gets you kind of the idea of what's happening here and how you want to kill it. This is also kind of a public or area quest. So you can see anybody who comes here can benefit, can join this quest and kill this thing, and they will benefit from the rewards. They'll get the rewards. Everything will be good. They'll get cool experience. You're doing your knockback charge action. So one of the things the champion has a kick, knock people out. You can knock people back, stun them, and then immediately charge and hit them again. So you can basically kind of play soccer with them across the zone. It's actually quite fun. But once you just kill this guy, once you then slash kill the thing, and we'll kind of show you what happens when you finally kill this. You kill it, the foothold's defeated. There's still these creatures around, but it will basically get restored back to its original state. You'll have some NPCs come, and they'll basically restore it and put back up a guardian foothold. So they'll recover the zone back. Like every game, we have instances, and I'm about to show you one of the coolest ones. This is a 5-man instance called Darkening Deeps. We have 5-man instances and 20-man raids. All of our instances you can enter at level cap, and get the normal experience. And if you come here at level cap at level 50, you'll get an epic experience, a different experience, different mobs, new areas to explore. We're going to go out here and kind of show you a classic mini-boss dungeon encounter. And also show you the epicness that is Darkening Deeps. It's just really cool looking. It's a big goblin city. Goblins are everywhere. And our goblins are really cool. Especially the Marty Feldman goblin, which we'll show later. So as you go down here, you're going to see swarms of goblins start running up. Here they start coming up. And if he wasn't non-targetable, he would die. So, but for demo purposes, we're going to run down here and kind of show you a fun mini encounter that happens down here. So as we turn the corner here, you're going to start seeing a targeting reticle appear on the ground. Should appear any minute. So is it appearing yet? There it goes. So once you look up to the distance, and there's a goblin up in the distance, that guy right there, who's attacking you. And at this point, you're supposed to be fighting the swarms and dodging the attacks from above. If anyone's played an MMO before, you know that 4 of your 5 party members will grasp this situation very rapidly, and there'll be that 5th guy who always dies.